how shit playing out now. When Tesheki kept saying my son was chasing clout because he told on her bitch ass. He told the world what she did to him, and she kept saying that he was chasing clout. And me and my son don't give a fuck about no numbers. Y'all can look at his file. He don't care about that. He don't even be accepting certain people. Like, if we was chasing clout, we wouldn't be blocking motherfuckers like we do. But it's just funny how the Lord worked. I love the Lord so much. When we told our stories, Tesheki came back talking about he lying, he clout chasing. Bitch, just admit what you did. Now look, all her skeletons coming out the closet now. Look at my God. Tell me, won't God do it, y'all? Won't he do it? But I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. Me and my son about to start healing. His rap career grade take off in Jesus' name. And my little talk show I'm about to do for women that's been battered and abused, that's going to definitely take off. I started my YouTube channel, y'all. Today was our first time on YouTube Live. I'm going to mute it out because of this loud truck. All right, today was my first day going on YouTube Live telling my story. My son will be on next Tuesday telling his story. But I don't know if y'all remember, and it goes back to what Chrisean said tonight, what my little sister said tonight about Tesheki. Remember when my son came on and told y'all his story? And that thing was, let's play house. That's how they would start. Let's play house. One time, she was supposed to wash the bathtub and some other shit. She ended up trying to have sex with my son, which is her nephew. Um, but God will show himself. God always show himself. And I love him so much. Y'all just don't understand. But I kind of figured she had did something to Chrisean, but I just wasn't sure, y'all. Like, I'm not going to speak on nobody, you know what I mean, if I don't know. I like to speak facts on my life. My day ones, y'all been knew me and my son's story. We been put our story out there. And it's just crazy how this shit going down right now. And I'm like, damn, look at God. Playing house is how it always starts. Sweetheart, you ain't never lied. But it just hurt because there was so many people trying to defend Tesheki. And I'm like, I remember the time when her and her baby father was staying with me. We was living in Me Village. Her baby father and her kids were staying at my apartment. And my son walked in the house at night. My son, the one she molested, Tristan, my firstborn. And he seen her in there. He almost flipped the fuck out. And I'm like, what's wrong, Tristan? Like, your aunt and I'm going to be staying here a while. He was like, that's the same bitch that touched me. That's the same bitch that molested me. And when he put her out there, y'all should have seen her face. If y'all would have seen how her face was, I will never forget the look on her face. And she started fucking with my lock on my door. Then she busts out and say, oh my God, I think my son Mikey was molested too. By who? By his father's side, a cousin on the father's side. So I'm like, well, what about what you did to my son? Let's address what you did to my son. She never addressed it, y'all. Never. But to come on live and to sit there and lie and say my son was lying, that was just some hurtful, ignorant ass shit. Like, who the fuck, what do we have to lie on you for? Like, come on now. That shit just sad. It's really sad. But my son, that's why I keep Tristan under me. Everybody always say, you keep your son. I sure did. I keep my son underneath of me. That's why we moved so far away from them. But God's showing himself. And like I said, I know my son, his rap career is great takeoff. I know God is working. I'm going to just keep praying and having faith. I was hurt the other night because I had called my sister, but it was some niggas in the background trying to holler at my sister and shit. And she had hung up on me and it hurt me. And I'm like, damn, every time I try to reach out to her, I start talking. Down to the time before that, we was talking and then she just hung up. I didn't know if the phone died or what. But then when I called the other night, that's when I got on here last night and I was crying. And I was like, y'all, I'm going to just fall back from everybody. Like, I can't keep trying to be a sister to somebody that don't want me to be a sister to them. I always wanted to be that big sister that they could come to. I'm my mother firstborn. You feel me? But it is what it is. I'm going to keep on putting the truth out there. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. And God going to keep on sending witnesses. That's why I love the Lord. God do everything for a reason. We never know why God do what he do. But he do everything for a reason. And I'm just glad everything is coming out. Ain't nobody holding that shit in no more. And everybody wonder why people that was molested, why we be so fucked up, why our trust issues is so fucked up. We can't trust nobody, especially when it's your family, your own fucking family that did the shit to you. Like Chrisean and them father, that's the one that molested me. He was my stepfather at the time. And that shit, like, It broke me down, but I ain't let it break me. And by the grace of God, I'm here to tell my story. Yes, I did get molested. I got a talk show I'm doing now on YouTube. It's a little podcast going on for people that's been abused. They come on there, they talk their truth. We did it today, and it was so nice. We will be on Tuesday too. Every Tuesday we will be doing this, so y'all are more than welcome to join. Um, like I said, this channel right here is not for nobody that want to come on here being smart about no clout. It's like motherfuckers didn't want to hear the truth. They'll run over there and listen to lies, and they will come. They don't want to come on my channel and hear the truth. Like that.
Sis, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
how are you?
Good. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man.
Girl, it's good. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good.
Like
Like
real
I'm
shit. I
good.
ain't even expect all of that today. Like for all of
And it's
that.
funny because Tay Tay and them quiet now. They was the same ones that said we was lying, this, and a third. They was going on Prince Live talking about, oh, she lying. Her and her son trying to get clout. Who the fuck lies about sick shit like that?
Right.
Like who gonna sit on here in front of the world and lie about some nasty sick shit like that? But now look at God. Look at God. He slowly keeps sending in these witnesses. Witnesses keep coming.
But that's
But
why
how
I
are
just
you?
took the picture down of me and Tesheki because I mean when I heard about it, I'm like, all right, that's just the allegation. You get what I'm saying? But
No, it's
when
fact, baby. It's fact.
I never said that you lied, sis. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Or you or
right.
your son. But when Chrisean just went on there and was like, oh, Tesheki is in a relationship with our sister
I've been
ex-boyfriend.
told y'all that though. Go back to my whole lives. I've been
I
told y'all
seen
that.
that.
She fucking my little sister ex-boyfriend. Her man is my little sister that's great come home from jail. Ex-nigga. Facts. Facts. I've been put that shit out there. And
Yo.
that's why I thank God for my date ones, because they been through all this shit. And it's just crazy how like everything coming out now. Yeah. She like, wow.
I'm like, yo, I ain't think Cindy was going like she really put that shit out there. Like,
And I'm glad. And I thank God for my little sister. Down to when I
oh,
told, right, right, right. I thank God for her though. I do. And
yo,
it's crazy down there when I told my story, Tashiki tried to say she lying. She lying on my father. What the fuck I got to lie on your father for? Bitch, keep it 100. Like, when are you going to ever tell the truth? Like, she going to take them lies with her to her grave. And it's sad.
and it's
It's
like,
sad, but God got
like
something
you
for her.
said, the truth will always come out. And like
Yeah.
I said, I had the gifts to seek you. Get what I'm saying? Because, but it's like now, like what the fuck? Like, how does that?
Girl.
What is praying house exactly? Like,
She used to do that to my son. That's what they used to do to my son. One day, let me turn my flashlight off. Hold up, baby. Give me 1 second. One day, the day I came home, I just came home from jail. I hate talking about this shit. But my mother and them was living on Ashburton, right?
uh-huh.
And I had took my son hella shit. I just came home. I went shopping for my son because my mother had my son.
Mm-hmm.
And my son said, Ma, I heard you downstairs, and I went to call your name, and they told me, be quiet, or I was going to have to suck their dick again, and this, and the third. And they said I was going to have to get back in the closet. And it hurt just to know my son was upstairs trying to call my name, and I left out the front door.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
So when
Like,
he ran away and he ran to me, I just came home. I was probably home for about a week before he got to me. He stole a little white boy bike. They was living in Anna. No, they was in Ashburton then. But when he first ran away and came to me, they was out Anne Arundel County on, I think, Queen Anne's Drive. I forgot the name of the street, but it was out Pasadena. This child left from all the way out there in the county to get to Baltimore to me. And he rode a bike.
okay.
He rode a fucking bike. He wasn't even a teenager yet. But my son went through hell with them.
This
Hell.
some whole other shit, yo. Like there's some healing, like some real ass healing that needs to be done. Like
Because I would
for
never
everything
do
I
that to my
love.
nieces and nephews. Never. Never. Like, I'm their aunt. I'm going to protect them. Fuck all that
Right,
shit.
right.
And for them to did that to my child, that shit killed me. And that's why I had to move. It was either that or I would have been in prison again.
So
Yeah.
you still thinking about like taking the legal action, like
Yeah.
what you was
Yeah,
already talking
I
about?
don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know God gonna work it out though. I'm going with God. Whatever God want me to do, whatever He put in my heart to do, that's what we gonna do.
Yes.
So
And
my book will be
you're,
out before this year over with,
it,
and we doing a lie detector test. That's gonna be in the book.
okay.
That's gonna put the icing on the cake right there. That's it. We ain't
And
going
it's
to do
okay
nothing.
for you
God
to
gonna do.
have emotions. It's okay for you to cry. Like that's your child. You get what I'm saying?
My
That's
first
your
one.
family. That's what you went through. At the end of
Yep.
the day, like so, nobody can come for you and be like you lying. Y'all not in this. Like, y'all not in China's shoes.
Right.
Y'all can't
Right.
do that.
Right. They used to though. I remember
Can't do that.
when we first came out with our stories, they would go on Prince Live, and I love him to death right now. Like God always show real recognize real. Like I don't give a fuck what people do to try to keep you away from the real one. It's
Yeah.
always gonna come out. And when they used to be on Prince Live, Tesheki, Tay telling all these lies. And I just be like, man, these people, they're gonna bust out wide open. like they gonna bust out wide open. I'm grateful for God, and I'm glad Prince got to really see who she really
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
And I'm happy your sister told her to take it down. She told her to take some of the stuff off her story, because it got deep, it got personal. It
Of
got
course she did.
it
Because
got
her father is the one that molested me. Of course she did.
no, not that one, sis. It's your other sister. The other
Teray.
one.
Teray.
Yeah. It's that's what?
All right. Now let me tell y'all about this. All right. Teray, one thing I can say about Teray, she never touched my son. She used to beat the fuck out of him, but she never touched him, like molested him. Never.
Right.
And man, this one don't even speak.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna always keep it 100 with y'all. Like she never molested my son. Never. But me and her, it hurt me with her because it's like she knew her father was molesting me and like hid it. Like one day she came in the house and he was saying this nasty shit to me on the phone. I'm like, Spring, pick up the phone, pick up the phone. She picked up the phone and heard what he said to me. So I'm like, damn, how can you still be rocking with this nigga and you know what he did to me? Like basically you don't give a fuck about me for real. And that shit hurt
I
because
know it
it's my
do.
sister. Like, damn.
I know it do. And this is why this type of shit shouldn't get thrown under the rug at all.
Yeah, and that's what
It's
they
not
wanted.
right. It's not.
No, because
It's
it
not
started from
fair.
the grandparents. And I told everybody that. It started from the grandparents. The one that molested
Mm-hmm.
me, his father was a fucking pedophile ass motherfucker. And he's still living. This man's still living. But the grandmother, she died and she suffered. And the whole time she knew what her husband was doing to people. She knew what he was doing to all these kids. And she was backing him. And now she in her grave. But
That's what
she
I'm saying.
suffered
That
because she
shit not
died.
right, yo. I don't under. It's not that much
It's
dick in
not.
the world. It's not that much dick in the world. No
He got
man.
his own daughter pregnant.
What?
And it's funny because, yes, the sister that Terrain is named after, the man that molested me, that's their dad, right? His sister is named Terrain, and the other sister name is Tessa. That's where their names came from.
Okay.
My mother named them after their aunts. Whole time, the aunt Tessa is the one that walked in front of the truck and killed herself because she was pregnant by the father.
What
Right.
the fuck?
Oh, baby, it's deep. They don't like me talking because I'm going to keep it 100 and I'm telling it all. I hate child molesters. Like, I hate the motherfuckers. I disguise them. So, yeah, every chance I get, I'm going to put them out there.
Put that shit
Like,
out
from day
there.
one. From day one, when we first came on and told our story, the bitch Tay talking about, oh, they lying for clout. They lying.
And that's
Bitch, you don't know
one
what we
thing
went
with her.
through.
Like the only thing I see
I
with
don't
her
know where
is
she
that
came from, sweetie.
it's like
Because Carlissa, what's her name? Clarissa. Clarissa was Latifah's best friend coming up. Real shit. So I'm like, where the fuck this bitch Tay come from? They like, yo, she used to live on Ashburn and a couple doors down. I'm like, are y'all serious? Real shit.
that's why I was
Real
like,
shit. This bitch
damn,
don't
like
know
when it
shit.
comes to family business, like Tay really need to stay out that shit. You get
If
what
I
I'm
ever
saying?
see her, and I'm being real with, I'm gonna smack the fire out her ass. Watch me.
That shit raw.
Watch me.
Like that shit raw.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, this shit needs some closure. Your son need everybody that was like in it, like the victims need closure.
Right.
And
And
that
it
shit
was
is
like,
not
fuck us.
easy, yo.
I used to be like, is it fuck us because we not Malones? Like, did I get molested because I wasn't his biological daughter? Did my son get molested because he was my son and he wasn't a Malone? Like, what the fuck is like? I never understood it. And now for Chrisean to come on and tell what she did to her, it's like
I mean
God showing it.
the world know now. Like I see a lot of pain and a lot of hurt in your eyes. Like when we talked the last time, I was just like, damn, like you ain't deserved that. And that shit
I
slowly
didn't.
walked down. That shit slowly walked down to your kids, to the next kid. That shit's not
That's
right.
why I put that shit out there so I can break that shit. My nieces and nephews won't go through it. I'm going to keep on talking about it. Now, I don't give a fuck how much they hate me. I'm going to keep on talking
And
about it. Period.
you got all
Period.
rights. You got
Yep.
all
They used
rights.
to try to shut me up, even down to the stepfather. My stepfather, he sent me threats, all kinds of shit, girl. All kinds of shit. But I will never stop talking about
But
it.
you
They'll
telling your
never set
story.
me up. Yep. I'm like, how can y'all get mad at what he did to me? How can y'all get mad at what y'all did to my
That's the
child?
question.
Like,
Okay, so that's what I wanted to ask. Why is everybody so angry with you? Why is nobody angry with the perpetrator or the
because
person?
I'm alone. I used to feel it so because I wasn't alone.
Don't cry, sis, man. That's fucked up.
And it hurt because I'm like, damn, they my sisters and brothers. Like, damn. We all came out the same lady. Like, are y'all serious?
And y'all should have been able to talk about it and get healing and get therapy and get the truth. And it can't even happen. It can't happen. It won't happen.
No, it's not. It's not.
Like everybody
That's why I just moved my
hurting.
son and we left. We moved. I got him the fuck away from them. And it's crazy because down and like my son still love his aunts and uncles. And I know he did.
Yeah, I actually seen him on a post like telling her like 2 years ago that he loved her, but it's like I love you, but I didn't forget what you did to me type of thing. Like
Oh,
that
he'll
type of
never
shit
forget
hurt.
it. He'll never forget it. That's why I don't like when my baby drink because it's like he all that shit come right back up.
And that's why I said
Yeah.
like you, Chrisean, Tessa, like I see all of that pain like in your eyes. You get what I'm saying? And
It's just fucked up though. Because down there, my other sisters, I can name one, but I don't want to put her shit out there. She got molested. And I'm like, yo, why won't you put his bitch ass out there? They need to be put out there. Like, why y'all covering for these sick ass people?
because that's just the devil. Like that's the devil work.
Like, we should all be together going against these fucking child molesters.
Yeah. And
Where it came from, where it started from, the grandparents. And this man still walking around like he ain't done shit. And he molested
God
two,
gonna
two,
always
two or three of
God
my
gonna
sisters.
always God gonna always expose the truth. It's just a matter of time. And
Right,
God
right.
got you. God got you. God got your family. And
Thank you.
I'm about to let you go. You know, I don't
Yeah,
never
I'm at
talk
girl.
to you know.
I'm at
I,
work.
I'm ready to
I'm
let
still at fucking work.
I'm ready to let your let your daughter come up because they want your daughter to come up. There
Mom,
she go right there.
Yeah.
don't, no, no. Don't cry. Yes, go ahead and finish telling your story like they didn't want you to. Everybody, oh, get off live, get
Right.
off live, get off live. Now
No, I'm
everybody
gonna
want to
keep
think,
telling it.
oh,
I'm gonna keep on
now
telling
she
my
lying.
story.
No, finish telling your story. And they was the same ones telling us to get off live. Now they mad because
Yep.
now
And
the
that we
truth
was
out there.
lying and this, and the third.
Then when Sean
Yep.
said that you wasn't lying, people were still trying to say you lying because she commented it. Because she ain't make a video. Now she made a video, everybody won. Man, stop it. They was the same
Right.
ones telling us to get off live. Now everybody, oh yeah, mom.
It's
Yeah,
just
the story been
hard.
the same.
What's up, Tia? It's just hard. Like just to think about it, talk about it, bring all that shit back up.
And you still broke through what you go
I'm
through. And you still
glad.
got through it. And you still, look where you at.
Yeah.
Michelle,
Yeah. Hey, baby.
And nobody did nothing for you.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nobody speak on how you took
Hey,
care of them or nothing.
who
I
that
love
Jazz?
y'all. How you doing?
Good.
I
She was the
love
same
We
one
you.
always
laughing at
miss
us
this
because we was
shit.
in
I mean,
foster care.
motherfucking nights we all stayed up and cried 20 years ago about this shit, y'all.
She was the
See,
same
Tia known me
one
for
laughing
over
at you because
20
we
years, y'all. Tia been knew our story.
20
This is
years
my right
ago,
hand right
we
here.
heard about this story. We all sat, fucked up, and cried about this shit together. Each one of us had our own fucking story about the same shit, yo. And all of us fucked it underneath the rug, and we let that shit out to each other one night. Fucked up.
No.
Right, right.
I'm
That
glad.
shit
All
just
right,
hurt.
the
I'm mad.
truth,
I'm
the
so
truth
mad
is
I'm at work
still
right
there.
now.
Listen, I already knew the truth. I just ain't never get on here and say much because I ain't need a motherfucker thinking I'm chasing no motherfucking clout about a bitch
Thank
ass
you.
thing. I don't need no because I need the motherfucking truth.
Thank you.
Period.
What we used to always
Motherfucking
say, fuck
beginning.
that clout. We'll block you in a heartbeat.
Right.
Yeah,
I,
only
I
My
told my
block
mother
list
she
so
coming up
long.
here because people was trying to say that my mother was lying. No, ma, you
I
keep going and you
already
keep going
knew.
live and you keep telling your
Remember,
story.
I told
Nobody
you
want
the story about
like what?
you. Remember?
They
Remember
be
that?
making
I
Yeah.
me
told you the
mad.
story about you. What we was going to do about you.
Yeah.
We
Right.
wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Right.
That
And that
shit
lady
just
wasn't trying
hurt.
to tell me she was my mother. Growing up, my foster mother wasn't trying to tell me who my birth mother was.
Right. Right.
My birth mother
But I
was
wanted to bring this to
trying
your
to get me.
attention, and you probably didn't ever share the shit that I had brought to your attention, China, about Serene. I told you about that fucking post that I seen on her fucking page that Father's Day. That shit screamed, he touched her to me. That's what the fuck jumped out to me. Like, oh, you touched that girl as a child. Who the fuck, what grown ass man do y'all know? Let's be real about this shit. And I'm submitting this fucking lie.
Oh, God got him. I talked to my
Most
mother today, girl. God got
men
him.
don't want to change their baby girls when they was little. Understand what I'm saying? Who?
Right.
That's how you know
Sister
something
won't change
wrong.
his daughter.
Listen,
Sister never changed Lonnie.
listen,
Never.
listen. Let me finish. This girl, Tareen, is in denial. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yep.
I pray one day the truth set her free because I believe her dad touched her and she don't want to tell nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Based on that Father's Day
Chrisean
post she made in
said call
his
her mom.
talk about he got snacks, silk sheets, and he
Chrisean
gonna
said
let
call
my
her.
mother give me a bed. He gave me a bed for rub me down. Who the fuck does that? Ain't no real fucking man even want to change their daughter pamper. Let's be real.
Yep. Yep. That shit
Every
killed me.
girl,
Because Tristan would
and
not
I
change
feel
his
her
kids'
pain.
pamper for
I
shit.
tell you, and China, you probably don't want to hear this, so I love you like my sister. You know you my sister. We just ain't came
Yeah.
from the same coochie. But guess what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. As a big sister, yo, break that silence and reach out to her, yo, because I believe something happened to her, and she ain't ready to tell her truth yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
She's
I'm going
trying
to
to
pull
brush
these
that shit
drawers real
underneath the
quick.
fucking rug, but she need to let
Yeah.
it
And
out.
it's
I'm telling
sad,
her,
though. And
so
that
much
shit hurt
better.
because me and Terrain used to be close. That
Yeah,
shit hurt. I ain't going to lie.
yeah.
I'm still at work, y'all. I told y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and start counting my drawers because I ain't trying to be in here all night. But
Yeah,
that
that
shit
shit
hurt.
hurts.
I ain't going to lie. I'm like, damn, we
I know
sisters.
it
You
did.
my fucking sister. Like,
And I was about
fuck
to
that
say, I
nigga.
remember when
Like,
Sean
he
and
ain't
Keisha was
right.
short as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's a
That
lot.
shit.
It's a whole lot that ain't
It's
been
so
put out
much.
there.
That's why I said if everybody up tonight, I'm gonna come on here and I got a lot of shit I want to say. I mean, I done put a lot out there, but there's some other shit that I haven't talked about, and I do want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my,
Like I say, I'm just glad the truth is finally coming the fuck out. You know what I'm
What I
saying?
I
tell you,
told you,
Ted, but didn't I tell you? I said, watch God work. I
God
said, right
always
now they trying to make
reveal
it
the
look like
truth.
me and my son lying. Fuck is we gonna lie for? Who the fuck gonna lie about some sick perverted shit like that?
Like somebody
Now
trying.
everybody see.
So
Yeah, but I love
shit.
y'all.
We could cancel her ass like we need to cancel this bitch ass nigga Blueface. Them two can go on the canceling party together. Fuck
Facts. And I'm like,
shit.
people
They
really
can have a
paying to watch
threesome.
this
Him,
girl.
her, and Sue.
And it's sad because Chrisean put her on. If it weren't for Chrisean, she wouldn't be there. She wouldn't be there. So why'd you hating on Chrisean so much?
They do
That's some
everything
sick
for
shit.
clout.
Sick
And,
shit.
and deep down, Krishan got a beautiful fucking heart. Yeah, she acts the way she act, but can't the fuck y'all blame
Yeah,
her?
but it's
Now
like,
you
why
dumb
not come to me
motherfuckers.
though?
Now you
Like
dumb
I'm the
motherfuckers that always got something to fucking say about her. You dumb bitches that's always got something to say about the family. Now you see why the fuck they act the way they act? If you walked in them
Right.
shoes, you bitches would
People
have
be
been told
judging
it.
me, y'all. When people first meet me, they be, oh, you act like da 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 da. But when they really meet me, they be like, oh, this why she act like that. No, forget you.
right.
You was judging me. You not God. It was just
Yeah.
forget
This
me.
Chrisean right here. Let me see what Chrisean want, y'all. Let me tell y'all
All
right.
right,
I'm gonna
y'all.
get
Love
ready with
Go
y'all.
that.
ahead,
All right.
mom.